Hey friends, it's Monday and I'm back. Somewhat rested, although it'll take a few days. And but I love it. I just really want to again express my appreciation for the connection that the VC is worldwide, and how people are very kind and humane and real that come by and comment, etc. In my last video, which I just did last night, someone mentioned that they'd ordered the album. They hadn't gotten an email from me confirming, but I just send the records out. So you should be getting your flyover anytime, maybe today. At any time, folks, just let me know if the record doesn't arrive. We'll see what we can do. And again, remember, the album is a free... that did come up recently. I'm always backtracking and thinking about things that have happened. And at the record release show, it really did show how I am just really in this. I mean, I'm kicking and screaming being a businessman. I just don't give a fuck. It's really about the true essence of life, which is the doing. And what I mean by that is I didn't have any formal way of in telling people that they could get the music free download on Bandcamp. I mean, they could have made up little cards. People actually wanted to buy CDs that I didn't get made because my cash flow. I mean, it's tight, people. Seriously, I hope I can make another record, because every time I turn around, I gotta take the money from sales and pay bills. I mean, seriously, pay bills, not buy records and weed. Thank goodness for friends. So that was interesting to me, not interesting, but it was just like I was just reflecting on it. It's how I am not motivated by the idea of how to make more money. I just want to make records and make it work. But people keep coming at me, where's your card? T-shirts, this and that, all this marketing shit. I don't give a fuck about that. I just like making records and music. I guess I'm going to be forced to deal with all that shit, huh? Anyway, another query that came up from the last video was someone mentioned Kitaro, and it struck a nerve, so I'm going to go with it, okay? Kitaro, as I think most people that know about New Age know, Kitaro is probably the biggest known New Age act. And while I have a love for Kitaro, I think that a lot of his music is mediocre, and I think it's a perfect example of the music industry taking music and using it as not as art, as something they find the most common, mediocre, easily understood artist and make him a star. This is Silk Road, and I'm going to play some to illustrate my point, okay? I saw Kitaro live too. Now, okay, let me do this in two phases. First, let's put some of this on. I don't know which side I have here. Let's see what happens. Okay, so a lot of this stuff is very atmospheric. Let me turn it over. I think the other side I had popped earlier, and it starts louder, so I can make my point quicker. Let me see if this is the side that I played. Okay, we'll let it go. What I want to say about Kitaro is this, is that he is good at setting up the sonic landscapes. He's got a couple albums where the themes are pretty good, but mostly I think that his themes are very tired and generic. He creates a beautiful sound, but once again, Kitaro, if you see this, if you want to punch me, I can accept that, but I think there's some truth to what I'm saying. This music is good, but compared to where it could really go and compared to some other artists, I find this music a little shallow, and I don't listen to Kitaro. When I want to hear stuff like this, that's nice, but I do keep saying but, and I've always said but about Kitaro's music. You know, it's like it's almost there. I think I've heard one composition or two by him that I thought, okay, this is working. Why isn't everything else on this level? So this is nice. But that's light to me. Okay? I can write like that and don't. Okay? Now, Kit Watkins was in the band Happy the Man. He is not considered New Age, but that's not the point. I'm going to play this in comparison because it's keyboard-based instrumental music. And just in my opinion, if you're going to listen to something, listen to this. Now, I'll grab something along Kitaro's lines in a second to show you that I think is way better. Already. That's beautiful. It's personal. It's got weight. This hits the spot like Kitaro never does. Bless you, Kitaro, okay? But I'm telling you, that record, Kitaro records are like white bread compared to good homemade bread or wheat bread. Just my opinion, okay? So if you want something along the lines of Kitaro that I can think of right now, because there's a bunch that I like, that I think is way better. Here's one. Peter Michael Hamill. He had a band called Between. This is on the same label as a lot of Kitaro records. This is the real shit. Peter Michael Hamill, Bardo. Here's another one. I've got several. Organum. Peter Michael Hamill. This is what I'm talking about. Deuter is also on Cook, but Deuter has made some good albums, but he's also made some crap like Kitaro too. Triatma. Just a minute. Just a minute. Here's another one that I recommend. Triatma und Gyan Shabda. Sensuktin Einklang. And then Popol Vuh. Okay. I guess like a lot of things, I got some deep attitudes, don't we all? But to me, just like used car salesmen and the type of salesman that sells you an inferior product telling you it's the next best thing, that's how I felt about the way that Kitaro was marketed to the world when there is so much better. The whole purpose was we found something mediocre enough that we can just exploit the hell out of it. I just resent that. You know, and even though I'm up here complaining about needing to and wanting to make more music, more money with my music, I don't just want to make money with the music, you know what I mean? It's like I don't want to just make some noise and some crap just to make the money. My music deserves to be heard and bought. So these thoughts are always with me, you know. And another thing comes to mind along the same lines is yesterday, while waiting for some of the children talent to get their call, were up with their parents in makeup, and someone had pulled their iPad out, and for some reason, people were talking about Lady Gaga's new video. I guess it was premiered, so we watched it, and they got huge production and great production values on the video, but the little 9-year-old girl comes over, and she knows who Lady Gaga is. Comes over and starts watching it, and I'm no prude, but I'm watching it with her, and I'm seeing what I'm seeing. I know she's not seeing what I'm seeing in the video, but there's a lot in the video that, as a parent, it's like, this is bullshit. This is bullshit that we disconnect so conveniently our sense of reality just to get what we want. In other words, I've noticed this since I was a teen, how the business world and the corporate world they leave reality when it comes to messing with the money. Oh, television doesn't influence violence. Remember that? Are you kidding me? Of course it does. Life is like TV now, okay? All of the sexual content of the videos that are largely directed at our children, I have long suspected an agenda behind it, Of course, I've experienced it too, so I know, So, those thoughts came up as I thought about mediocre-ass Kitaro. And I don't intend to eat these words because I've already said that I like some Kitaro. I saw him live, so I saw what he does. But check this out. When I saw Kitaro live, one of the people in his band, a Chinese musician who I actually know about, Nawang Kichog. I don't have any records to show you. Nawang Kichog did a solo set before Kitaro blew Kitaro away. And I think the main reason why it didn't connect is because I think a lot of people are... never mind. That's my answer about Kitaro, though, okay? That's quite a bit on Kitaro, isn't it? It's Monday. I'm about to pack up the records the orders that I got over the weekend. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Turkey and Thailand. I'm glad that you want this. I have a person in Romania who has bought all my records up to now, but hasn't bought this one. It's not that I'm concerned that you're not buying my stuff, but I hope that your situation hasn't changed in a way that you can't. I don't know what's, so much unrest and upheaval all over the world, it's hard to know what the state of the Romanian economy is now. Probably the same as ours. I hope that Nilio in Brazil, I hope that the record has arrived safely. That means a lot to... All these sales all over the world mean a lot to me. It's a dream come true to have people around the world embrace my music. And talking about it and sharing it is part of the magic. This is way more valuable to me than coming home with a big pile of money and counting the money. I just don't get that, The money is a tool, but I swear it's like people are just stupid, blind, or just dumb, because at this point in the picture, and we're still stuck on the money, stuck on stupid, stuck. People look stupid to me. I don't... How are you going to explain to me that this is a good thing where we have ended up, where the planet is just a trash heap, and the number of people who can enjoy it just keeps decreasing, while the destruction and the long-term effects of our stupid, doing things to destroy the planet to make money just keep increasing. Almost done here. Last thing I want to say is elections are coming up, and I'm just pissed. I put it away so that it doesn't consume me. But the fact that here we go again, playing politics, we know it doesn't work. We know it doesn't work. And yet here we go again. This is insane. In my opinion, there's nothing anyone can say to justify that we're stuck. That the people that are in power don't give a fuck about the planet or the people. They got game and they're gonna play it till it's out. That's what I see. Everything else is talk. People do not care about mankind. They just care about theirs. So it just incenses me when I see the political ads coming up. And then I talk to people, and it's like they're suspending reality again. This never works. It's not going to work this time. So this music, get some Kit Watkins. Kitaro is cool, but you'll find, again, maybe we're different people. My sensibility is mine. It's not universal. But for my sensibilities and for my idea of what is good, Kitaro is second rate. Second rate. Okay, so here I am with my neurosis. Here I am. Sounds like I'm dissing Kitaro, and yet I'm a musician and I want people to buy my music. But what I'm telling you is my honest appraisal of what this man does. If you go back in the video, I already said that I love and respect Kitaro as a human being and as an artist. But I have about 6 Kitaro albums and I never play them. But at this point, I'd rather keep them than not. When I want to hear something in the vein of Kitaro type work, I go to things like Rodelius, Peter Michael Hamel, Popol Vuh, Eberhard Schoner. No, not Schoner, someone else. I can't think of the name. Not him, no. There's even a Stamu Yamashita album that kicks Kitaro all in the ass on the Kukuk label. Sea and Sky. This is what we're talking about. And it's on the Kukuk label. This is what I'm talking about, okay? Just my opinion, you wanted to know. Have a good one, people. I'll see you soon.